Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Born of Bread, and I'm gonna be doing this instead of the Elden Ring DLC because I just recorded a good bunch of footage for that, and then my PC crashed and all of it got corrupted, so really pissed off about that. Anyway, this game is another one of those Paper Mario imitation things that is really fun. I played through this on my own not long ago at all, and I absolutely loved it, so let's get a start on that, shall we? And yeah, I'm gonna be doing normal instead of burnt. I've been burnt enough tonight. There are very few autosaves in Born of Bread. Once you're introduced to the saving mechanic, make sure to often use the save points. Have fun. Yes, I will. Now then, who do we have here? A wandering traveler, perhaps? Have you come for a story? Come, sit. Let me tell you a tale of overwhelming odds and tasty puns. Most of all, this is a story about two boys with fates entwined. One born of bread, the other of, well, the usual way. This tale begins in a land far away within the depths of a great ancient forest where a forgotten past will soon be uncovered. Alright then. I really need something that soothes my furious rage at the moment. There's nothing like losing about an hour's worth of footage to really piss off a person who does this sort of thing often. By Jove, this site may be the most important discovery of our age, my dear colleagues. Oh my, how exciting! An untold chapter of our history, uncovered at last. Oh, I say, very exciting.
Oh ho, and to find it a mere mile away from our very own royal town. Congratulations to us all.
Stunning, such fine engravings, but what could these peculiar contraptions be? Chums, I believe there is a person boxed in this doohickey.
Preposterous! Who would sleep in a box? What a curious notion. Workmen, open it! Open it up! Let us inspect the contents! No chance. But this could be the find of the century, my good man!
You want to open that millennia-old relic? Be my guest. I ain't getting cursed tonight. No siree.
By Jove, I'll do it. To fall under an ancient curse would be most fascinating indeed. I say, what's inside? How curious. It's empty. Hold on, what's this?
It's the inciting incident, that's what it is.
Knew it!
Father, wait, I don't... my head.
How long was I out?
Where are we? Hey.
Wait, shh, there's people here. Let me do the talking. You! Where are the sunstone shards? What? Who are you? I can sense something. There's a shard nearby, isn't there?
Sunstone sounds familiar. Do tell, is it igneous or metamorphic? Surely not sedimentary.
Quiet, you pompous fool! I'll find it myself.
Well, purple fire, people. That's gonna do nicely.
By gods, they were so horrifying.
By Jove, they were rather rude, weren't they? Those cold eyes.
And such cruel words. Pompous? Moi?
Well, he's got a point there, Professor Brown.
It brought me right back to high school. Wait, what did he mean when he said there's a shard nearby?
I'm not sure, but we'll find out. I'm sure we will.
What is this castle? This is all wrong.
This place looks kind of different now, huh? Sort of small and ugly.
I thought there'd be more burned down, hey? Wasn't it on fire when we left?
Or more collapsed and stuff. How long's it been anyways? If the sunstone shards are here, then the castle is here. Maybe none of that awful stuff really happened. Guys, this is clearly a different castle. This isn't our era.
Shut up, all of you! The palace is gone. It's all gone. It doesn't matter what's here now. All that matters is there's a sunstone shard in there, and it's as good as ours.
Yeah, of course, Jester. If there's one in there, we're gonna get it. Like taking candy from a bunch of peasants. I hope there's a fight. I like it when they put up a fight.
You guys distract the guards and I'll smash us a way in.
Then let's go say hi to some twerps.
Yep. Evil is happening. Weird. I wasn't expecting thunder tonight. You've outdone yourself, Papa. This broth is superb. Now then, what's left? The ham is roasting, veggies are chopped. Time to put the dough in the oven.
Sir, Mr. Royal Cook, sir, Her Majesty would like tonight's bread to be wildly surprising and delicious.
Surprising? Delicious? Isn't my food already surprisingly delicious?
It's this book, sir. She wants one of the recipes found in this book.
By old Barnabas's non-stick spatula, these recipes are unusual to say the least. What could that possibly taste like? And this? I'm not sure about this. If it turns out badly, I'll be out of a job for sure. Or worse. Thank you, Oh, well, if Her Majesty wishes it, just bake it till you make it, Papa, you got this. There, all done. I just hope this doesn't prove to be a big mistake. By old Barnabas's cast iron pans! What? Who are you? Where? How? Okay, calm down, Papa, calm down. This isn't happening. Okay, still, what are you? Can you speak? When I want to. Oh, you're a cheeky one. My old Barnabas is straight on the recipe. My bread came alive. I made you. I birthed you from my wrinkly old man vagina. So that means I'm no longer just a papa. I'm a dad. I'm a dad, but I'm not ready. What would I do? Okay, think. First things first. No son of mine will walk around naked. Let's see, I'd always hoped someday these clothes would be of use. They're much better now. You need a name, my boy. How about Loaf? How do you like it? Yep, perfect. Wonderful. Loaf, my lad. You can call me Papa Baker. I cook the finest foods right here at the Royal Castle, although pastries are my specialty. Oh no, the Queen's meal! I'm late! And with no bread for the table. Listen, Loaf, I'll be gone for a few minutes. Stay here and don't touch anything, alright? It won't be long, I promise. I'm a dad. I'm a dad! Well, you seem to have dropped something. Yep, move buttons, all that stuff. Papa Baker's reliable old ladle. It's nothing fancy, but it comes in useful for making soup or dishing out a beating. So, yep, I can hit things with a ladle. Big mistake, Papa. You told me not to touch anything. You dropped your ladle. I touched it, and I'm smashing everything. You shouldn't have been careless with that ladle, old man. Now there's a big old mess happening. There goes your potatoes, your tomatoes, your friggin' barrels, and these plates. Hey, I can't whack with the ladle when I'm midair. Damn. I really wanted to smash those plates. I'll find a way to do it. Stove? I'm in the soup. You shouldn't be putting your son in the soup. That's just... Ooh, it's a rat. Hey, quit biting my hand, you little bastard. Take that. Ow. You whack animals, and they bite you back. And you lose 1 point of health in the process. Anyway, there goes your plates. Yep, you've raised a mischievous little child, Papa Baker. Well, it's mischievous, that's the way it's spelled, and those plates are unreachable. Who makes plates unreachable? There's a naughty child around here who wants to break them, and you're just making things harder for me. So much harder than they need to be when I'm just trying to break your plates. Like this one. Now then, that must be the queen. Royal cutlery. These priceless culinary implements have never seen use naturally. Royal gem. This dazzling gem has blessed the royal family for generations. Legends say it can cure diseases, invigorate the soul, and bring luck to those who possess it. Viscountess Celia's Chancy Candelabra. This unique work of art was the last creation of the legendary artist Lumiere McGregor. It took several years to find the perfect balance. Do not whack. Sounds like you're just asking for a whacking at that point. Wonk! Well, I made a mess and a fire. A beautiful orange gem. It's radiating light, and inside are glowing specks of light, like warm embers. Nope. Someone else can deal with this. Well, fortunately, that guy's not good at his job. Anyway, there's another broken plate for you. So, what's going on here? Baker, who is that strange puffy-faced child? Loaf. This is... How can I explain? You know I cannot abide children in my castle, flailing around covered in snot. Disgusting! For your information, lady, I'm made of bread. Bread ain't got no snot. We don't have that snot-producing organ inside of our noses that everyone has. Ack! See? Flailing! What is the meaning of this impertinence? Well, my queen, you wanted, that is to say, I made tonight's bread and, well, loaf here popped out of my oven. You were hired to prepare fine pastry, not spawn bread children in my castle. And that happens. Baker, what is the meaning of this? What? This isn't my doing. Witchcraft! First you bring dough to life, now this! What are these demons you have summoned within my halls? Silence! So you're the queen here, huh? Well, you can pipe down now, Queenie. Real royalty is in the room. You can call me Jester, the purple firebrand. If you haven't heard of me yet, you're about to. A jester? I did not request entertainment. I despise jokes. Someone get this ugly little clown out of my sight. Where are my guards? Guards! Aye! Well, you've been lit on fire. Come on, Jester. That was more like a candle than a fire. Show this old bag who's boss. I'm just getting started, all right. Besides, forget about her, because there's some sunstone energy coming right from that dough-faced dweeb's pocket. Loaf, stay close to me. Who are you, and what do you want? Who are you, and what do you want? We're peaceful people. Ah, hey, you hear that, Jester? They're peaceful. Oh, well, guess we'll just leave then. Pity. I was just getting comfortable. How's about you hand over the shard and maybe we won't turn you into burnt toast? I don't know what you're talking about. Turn the heat up on him, Jester. He'll soon be singing a different tune. You brutes! And it's battle time. First battle. All right, listen to me, Loaf. I know you've only been born a few minutes ago, but let me teach you about bullies. Try this one on for size, Doughbrain. Ha! I just blocked that. Knew it. There it is. Oh, my burnt crusts. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm all right. I blocked it. Still took 4 damage, but I'll be fine. Jeez, Jester, that was like super weak. I'm just a little rusty, okay? Give me a second. I'm just warming up. No time for ethics lessons. Take these trading cards. See the angry, violent bear man? Just do just like him and hit that purple fiend with your ladle. Okay, ladle. Press A when the meter reaches green. Yeah, I pressed the button. You don't gotta fucking stop time for me. Bonk. Did that not do any damage? How dare you? You little twerp! Did you seriously just get hit by that doughy kid? No, this half-baked idiot just surprised me. I won't be humiliated like this! And we're blasting off again. Pain. Born of bread. There's the title drop. Now then, we ain't in nighttime anymore. Also, we're face down in the woods. Well, guess I'll just smash piles of leaves and collect little shamrocks that pop out of them. Delicious. Those are money. I can't eat those. I can certainly try, but it won't go well. Sprinkle the cheese. No, not a soggy bottom. Loaf, my boy, I'm so happy to see you. I thought I'd lost you. Never get blasted miles into the air again, you hear me, young man? Well, yes, I know I did too, but never do what adults do, just what they tell you to do. Now, looking around, I'd say we're in a pickle. This must be the Forest of Roots. I've heard lots of people get lost in here, but we'll be okay, son, don't worry. This old forest is west of where we were in Royal Town, so we need to go east. However, we must be careful. This place is dangerous. Look, I landed right next to a sharp weapon, just lying there. Come to think of it, this might come in handy against the aggressive fauna that roams here. Alright, I'll relax my no weapons rule just this once. Here you go, son. Have fun with this druidic sickle. An ancient sickle found abandoned in a clearing. Who knows what sort of druidic magic once imbued this mystical weapon. Now it's just very sharp. Now remember, this isn't a toy. First you'll need to equip it by pressing the start button and going into the weapons tab of your journal. Then select this weapon, place it in your backpack by pressing A and moving it with the D-pad. You can bring any weapon you want into combat as long as they fit into your backpack. So let's go ahead and do that. Druidic sickle. We only got this 3x3 square to work with in the backpack, but it's just fine. It suits our needs for now. And I'm gonna come up here and smash open this barrel. Oh, that's an item. It is shroom jelly. With a sweet blue mushroom jelly with bubbles inside. Surprisingly fizzy. Restores 10 WP. We don't exactly know what that is yet. I know what it is because I played this game, but we'll have it explained to us in a very obnoxious tutorial before long. Don't you worry about that. Now, this way. And right, yep, that's a lot of paper. Somebody be writing a lot of shit here. Nasty little fanfics they got going. Dirty stories. What a creepy little shack. Looks like a poor soul got lost and tried to build themselves a shelter. And these papers probably went mad, scribbling nonsense day in and day out. I think I heard something. Let's be... People, yay, I'm saved! Oh, Loaf, save yourself! No, wait, don't leave, take me with you! Oh, sorry, I thought you were a monster. Don't worry, young man, we're not going anywhere. What's your name?
Lint, sir. Sorry for jumping on you like that. You can't imagine how long I've been lost in this frustrating forest. Please tell me you know a way out. You're lost too? Dang it, we're done for.
Calm down, lad. We'll find our way out. We just need to put our heads together. You must know the forest well if you've been here for a long time.
Well, there's this maze of roots west of here. East, or was it north? I have this map my family left behind, but it doesn't know where I am either.
A crudely drawn map of the Royal Kingdom. A cartographer could probably add more information to it. A map of the forest? Well then, things are looking up after all.
Oh, it's no use. I've tried and tried to leave. I thought my family might be looking for me, and if I just kept moving, maybe we'd run into each other. But I gave up when I found this little house. I just stayed here, writing to pass the time, hoping they'd find me.
Oh, you're a writer?
What? No, I'm not. I just make up stories, actually. It's been quite nice being able to just write and think about writing as much as I like. I wouldn't have minded it all so much, but now my jumper really needs a wash.
You do have a powerful, aroma. I didn't want to mention it.
I tried to wash it, but it just smelled even worse after... Wait, never mind that. We're all lost. We're done for.
Barnabas's spatula. Spare me, you are dramatic. Now that we have your map, we'll find our way out. That's a baker's promise.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful, unless maybe I should wait here. Perhaps my family will still come and find me.
Finding anyone in here is near impossible, lad. And if you don't leave here, you'll never find readers for all your wonderful stories.
What? But they're not ready, are they? Am I? Can I really come with you?
Oh, of course you can, lad. Welcome aboard. My name is Papa Baker, and this is my son, Loaf.
VM's Loaf. That is the only communication I know is a thumbs up with a heart sign and a wink.
Thanks, Mr. Baker, sir. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you both.
And Lint. Yep. We got Lint with us now.
Right, let's head to that root maze of yours.
Okay, you can check my map by pressing the button and going to the map tab.
Yep. Campfire.
I'm so looking forward to anything other than roasted acorns for dinner. Although I did collect a lot of clovers by cracking them open. You don't know, metallic clovers are used as currency throughout the kingdom. They can be found in all sorts of places, so it's a good practice to try whacking anything you find along the way.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out already. Anyway, Stump. Yep, that's a great close-up of Papa Baker.
That's my favorite spot to write when it's nice out. Sometimes you just need a change of environment, you know. It's just a regular tree stump, but it's in the shade and not too far from my cabin, so if anything nasty comes by and can run for it.
Yep, you've certainly spent a lot of time here, I can tell that. And anyway, give me that apple. We don't need no apples cluttering up them trees. Squirrel! Pet, pet, pet. Pet the squirrel, do not whack. You whack the squirrel and it'll bite your ass. And now...
Boys, stop! Do you see that thing over there?
What is it?
Some terrible creature, no doubt. I heard the forest of roots is full of them. Just look how menacingly it stands there, barely capable of holding its evil intents at bay.
It seems to just be minding its own damn business.
Then let's run past it.
I'm afraid that would be unwise, Lint. If you never fight any of these creatures, you won't gain any experience. And one day you may face an enemy you can't run away from. And this won't be easy, but we can beat it together.
Yep, now it's time for the proper combat tutorial.
Alright, let's start with the basics. At the top left corner of the screen, you can see your hit points, will points, and resolve points. You and Lint have separate health bars, so if one of you is taking a beating, make sure to switch places with X. Select the attack card and choose the druidic sickle I gave you.
And yeah, that uses up will points, but it hits harder than the ladle. Only 1 damage from the ladle, unless I do it absolutely perfectly, then it might do 2. I also really like the music for this game. They did a very good job with that. Anyway, druidic sickle. You will notice that this weapon consumes will points, or WP for short. Attacks that use WP are more powerful than ones that don't.
When do I get to attack?
Patience, lad! Your turn will come. Now, Loaf, attack! Go, little bread boy! Murder that little blue thing!
And, yep, so now we just swing the shit out of that sickle. Loaf seems to be very happy about swinging a sharp weapon at a little blue guy.
Good. Now notice you've used some of your WP. Be careful, if you run out of WP, you won't be able to use some of your weapons. It's your turn now, Lint.
Oh, cool. What can I do?
Let's start by performing one of your attacks. Go to the attack card and select Draft Cyclone.
Well, my default is Tail Whack, and then there's Draft Cyclone. That's what he's telling us to use. Hold it and release it when it hits green, and I let go too early.
Like this?
Yes, you boys are doing great, even though you totally fucked that up. Now get ready, it's the enemy's turn. If you press A just before the enemy attack, you'll block some of the damage. It might be a bit tricky at first, but you'll get used to it. Careful, here it comes.
Yep, I pressed the button right as he went and did that, but you're just forcing me to slow down time.
Great work!
Now...
Thank Barnabas, barely a scratch. Loaf, if you have access to what is called to what is called a special attack perk of being a magical bread-based being, perhaps. This special attack will increase your defense and allow you to completely block the incoming damage at the cost of resolve points, or RP for short. Give it a shot. So, I like the guy on the flea card, but we gotta roast myself. Roasty toasty. Boost Loaf's defense by heating him up, but be careful not to burn him. Press and hold A to build defense. If you hold too long, Loaf will burn. So, yep. Here we go. Just, getting a little too hot, but if I just mash the button instead of holding it, that works better. Lint, you can use your turn to heal up Loaf. I slipped you boys a croissant earlier. Just select the item card and pick what you want to feed to him.
Wait, I have to feed him?
It's a lot less hands-on than what you might think. Just give it a try.
Okay.
Yep. And here we got some furry bait on the item card. Anyway, here's that croissant that your dad told me to give you. Munchity munch munch. Great, your teamwork is on point. Look out, it's the enemy's turn again. Be ready. And yeah, quit slowing down time when I press the button. That's annoying. I get that it's a tutorial, but let me do this shit myself. See how helpful that increased defense is, but remember you have a very limited amount of RP at your disposal, so use it wisely.
Mr. Baker, what if we run out of WP?
Well, you can use an item to restore some, or you can use the defend card on your turn. Each successful block will give you 1 WP. Give it a try, Loaf. So, yep, defend. Alright, boys, I've touched everything, and yep, that went and skipped on its own. Experiment, discover, and battle, and if you're not sure, just bake it till you make it, as I always say. Yeah, that's enough of the tutorials. Now then. I thought it was holding the button, but I didn't, and shit balls. Anyway, suck my ladle. You've had enough time going on. There you go. We kill the little blue guy. It only took about half an hour to finally do that, but still. And here's a pile of dirt. Now, if I hold the right trigger, Lint starts digging. He digs up piles of dirt and finds us stuff underneath. And we don't get that tutorial until a little bit further on. But right here. Here's where it explains that he digs.
Hey, I forgot to mention something. I don't just write stories, I can dig too. Got me in a lot of trouble when I was younger, actually. Anyway, mounds like this one are no match for me. Just tell me when to start digging by pressing right trigger. I'll show that mound who's boss.
Yep, great. Now let me whack these acorns. Full of clovers. Start digging, boy. Now then, here's a thing we can't do anything with. That's an ability we get later. Now, anything down here? Yep, there's barrels. And they usually contain things and stuff. And there's also another enemy over there. One that wasn't the little blue guy we just killed. It was a different guy. One that looks like a gnarled potato with a face on it. And there he is. There you go, suck on that little ladle. And there we go. First strike I get by just whacking you outside of battle. It's always a good thing to have. There you go. And he's dead. Only 4 health. What a weak little bastard. And we're at 40 experience already. We're gonna level up before you even know it. Now dig that dirt out of there. I got some clovers that fell out of that rootling. And look at that. We're out of here already. We made it through the root maze. Wasn't much of a maze. Lint just has a terrible sense of direction. Now, let's get our asses back to town.
I can't believe it. We did it. You'll never take me alive, Forrest.
Ho ho, yes, well, it really wasn't even that far. The bridge to Royal Town is just up ahead. We'll be home in no time. Yeah, let's get our asses to Royal Town. After I grab a few more clovers out of these acorns. And see this lady over here. You've got something to say. I didn't even get to walk past you. You just forced me into this conversation.
Hello there, young travelers. Hi, can we help you? I am the keeper of these shrines. Here, heroes like yourselves can grow in power, but only if you help me first. Whoa, cool, what do you mean? My delinquent children keep running away. They've disguised themselves as salamanders, you see. If you happen to see them on your travels, bring them back to me and I'll reward you with skill points. What is skill points? Ah, powerful little flashes of inspiration. Doe child in your journal, seek the page with your friend on it. There you'll be able to unlock his hidden potential with skill points. Hidden potential? Me? It sounds awesome, thank you, ma'am. You're welcome, Lint. Wait, we didn't tell you our names. Please collect my children and bring them home to me. You can find me at any shrine. Huh? How can you be at every shrine? Tell me about it. Tough gig, but someone has to do it. Yes, someone needs to go beefing up my teammates. And a bunch of little birds seem to be going on about something here.
Can't talk right now. Can't you see we're manifesting?
Yeah, you keep on manifesting. You keep on being angry. I'm gonna get myself off to the town after I pet the squirrel. Squirrels need a petting. Every squirrel deserves a petting. Rootling! You shouldn't come charging at people like that. That's how you get yourself killed. Now, how about you suck on my ladle a little bit more? There you go. Now you get some tail whack. I'm whacking you with my tail. A little too soon, but it's fine. Ah, stupid, I blocked you. And you're getting sickled. You shouldn't have been doing what you did, and you did. You pissed off the wrong lump of dough and raccoon. And there you go. Plenty of clovers. And I'm pretty sure, yep, there's another enemy right here just fluttering around menacingly with its one eyeball. Damn it, shit, I think he hit me. Okay, he just bumped into me. He didn't get the first strike. Now, sickle for the eyelash. And there. Okay. And draft cyclone. I'm gonna hit you with that. And there you go. How the paper cuts taste. Ow. He spin bonked me. He sponked me. It's not just a spin. It's not just a bonk. It's a spunk. A deadliest kind of bonk. Only when one spins into you with force like that can he tear through your skull. All that spinning really adds to the bonk power. And my inventory is full. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to eat this chocolate cupcake because, okay, I guess I'm just gonna use the chocolate cupcake because, well, throw it away, I mean. Yep. Shroom jelly, it just went right back into my inventory. Why does it not give me the option to just use the items right out of that menu? That would be so much better. Anyway, yeah. Cupcake! And there. Now, boing off the green mushroom. Oh, there's a rootling. Can't let me get to town without a fight, can you? And there's 3 of these bastards. But it doesn't matter. You just whack him a couple of times with a ladle and he's dead. They cannot withstand the power of my ladle or the viciousness of Lint's tail. All y'all's went and fucked up. You just, ow, bonked. Bonked by a rootling. The savage bonking that I was received will not be forgotten, you little root bastard. Now you get some draft cyclone in ya. And you survived. How annoying. I wanted you to die from that. Why did you not die? Choke on the ladle. I'm gonna shove it down your throat. And you're just gonna choke and die. That's a level for me. And I'm thinking a little more will. And I'll work towards backpack slot. I will be finding a lot of weapons that I want to use. And I might need more space to go sticking them in my backpack.
The more weapons I have, the better. Gives you more options, more elements for your attacks, more damage types for those guys that are resistant to certain attacks, and just we'll go over that later. Welcome to my home, Royal Town. Another beautiful day. I'm not sure how, but whenever the queen scowls at the clouds, they vanish soon after.
The people here are super friendly.
Oh yes, a jovial attitude is part of the code of conduct if you live in the uptown district. Also, you must sing along with the chorus for spontaneous town songs.
That's nice.
La la la, there goes the baker with his tray like always. Bonjour! Look at that mess that purple hooligan caused. Her Majesty won't be happy. And disrupting meal times is extremely frowned upon as well. I think it's safe to say she won't want to see me for a while. But don't worry, lads, we can reopen my old bakery. It's just up ahead. Yep. We'll get that bakery opened, and surely you're not gonna run into any trouble with the Queen. That wouldn't be too nice. Conversation etiquette 101. People often have more than one thing to say. Be cordial and do not be afraid to engage with others several times. Yep, useful information. Also, I see a clover back there behind these barrels. That's fine and dandy. And open up the shop. Papa Baker and Son has a nice ring to it, don't you think? I still have the keys here somewhere. Hello, sir. Gonna have to stop you there. What's this about? Got a few questions for you, vis-a-vis your whereabouts. Vis-a-vis your whereabouts? I have no idea what you're talking about. Where would you say you was in the PM of the night of last, round about dinner time? Well, at first I was in the kitchen, and then I went to the dining hall, and after the explosion, I don't know where I was. And can you prove that, sir? Well, I'm sure Her Majesty will tell you I was right beside her when those monsters broke in and sent us flying into the forest. We've only just got back. Are you confirming this is you? Well, Bread Warlock. What, yes, but no! I'd say that counts as a confession. I like it when they confess. Makes our job easier. Papa Baker, we're arresting you on charges of witchcraft, thievery, arson, and disrupting dinner. Ah, you found him! Guards, lock him up! Of course. No, this is a mistake. Loaf, tell them! Psh, I do not listen to demon spawn. Queen, out! Well, aren't you quite the bitch? Locking up my daddy like that? He didn't even do nothing wrong. You just think he did something wrong because he was in your presence when bad happened. Look, kid, I get that you're angry, but don't try anything, okay? If Queen Beatrice says this man's responsible, he's responsible. But I've done nothing wrong. There must be evidence of that. Ha! Evidence. Good luck with that.
Okay, we have to prove Papa Baker is innocent, but wait. Oh no, how can we prove Papa Baker didn't do what isn't true? And I wasn't even there.
Calm down, boys. Loaf, you saw Jester and his cronies come from outside, right? They're the ones who attacked us in the castle, Lint. If you can prove that they came from elsewhere, then you can prove I didn't create them.
I do so hate to interrupt, but in this instance, yes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must. I think I may be able to help you.
Don't be sorry, we need help.
Well, I fear this mess is rather our fault. You see, we were investigating. Well, let us show you. Come to the Academics Guild when you get a moment. We have a little office inside Royal Castle.
Well, that's where we're going then. Justice for Papa Baker, unearthing ancient feuds in the undergrowth. That's this chapter's name, a bit of a long title. Dog. Pet the dog. Pet, pet, pet. And smash the barrels. Barrels are made to be smashed. They wouldn't be leaving them all over the place if they didn't want me smashing them. If they didn't want me smashing them, well, maybe they should be more heavily guarded. Academics Guild is this way. And there's also this. Looking for monster info to add to your glossary? Seek out Professor Rose in any region to know more about its local fauna. Looking for a more detailed map? Seek out Professor Barrel in any region to upgrade your local map. Signposts are regularly updated with the professor's current locations. Isn't that convenient? Anywho, professors.
Hi, sorry, you, said you could help us prove Papa Baker's innocence? Ah, yes, there you are, little ones. Come in, find a seat. I think I saw one around recently. Allow me to introduce us. We're the professors.
Quite so. Only 3 remaining members of the Royal Academic Society.
Although new members are welcome, tell me, do you enjoy rocks, dirt, hours of researching? I like digging. Oh, I say, you have potential. Another time, perhaps. I overheard your predicament in the town square, and I believe we may be able to help. You see, Royal Town is built on the ruins of a much older civilization, the Ember Empire. Something mysterious and calamitous befell them, and the Empire fell into ruin overnight.
That was the wrong professor's voice.
Yes, pretend I said that instead of Professor Brown. He does a very good impression of me. Indeed, we hardly know anything about them. Most of our research comes from the remnants of the Empire that litter the floor of the Forest of Roots.
We were excavating, you see, and through no fault of our own.
I say it was rather our fault, old boy.
Perils of the job, my dear. Some days you break your record for cups of tea consumed. Some days you unleash a slumbering terror bent on destroying life as we know it.
We woke up some kind of vengeful spirits, you see. Teenage vengeful spirits.
That's the worst kind.
So that'll be Jester and his gang, right?
Jester, you say? Nothing funny about him, to my mind. Awfully impolite, actually. Kept ranting about sunstone shards, whatever they are.
When we got back to town, we realized they'd got here ahead of us and broken into the castle.
Kids these days, no manners. Vandalism!
Anyway, we have a request. In all the commotion, we left our camera at the excavation site in the Forest of Roots. Would you be so kind as to retrieve it for us? We believe it might have captured the whole incident. Ho ho, indeed. The photographs we took could help us understand what we're dealing with here. Invaluable for our research. And for proving Papa Baker's innocence. Oh, yes, of course. You can free the baker. We'll meet you at the outpost, little ones. It's just west of Lapwing Village inside the Forest of Roots. Hang on, by Jove. You don't have a saver. Be sure to get yourselves one from the Savers Guild before you head out. Dangers abound where we're going. Tally-ho, onwards to research.
Yep, you do your tally-hoing. I'm gonna go get me a saver, and then we'll be able to manually save. I feel much more secure with manual saves than auto-saves. But I do believe we got an autosave right there after we were done talking to the professors. It shows us that little floppy disk whenever we get a save happening. Did you know some enemies have defense, which reduces the damage they take by 1? They can be weakened with some of your buddies' attacks. There are rumors of a boon hidden in Lapwing Village that can help you see the health and defense of enemies. Yep, that's gonna be very useful. Right here, this is a save point that we can't use just yet. We need our saver first. Sorry guys, heroes only, we don't serve bystanders.
Oh, okay, so, can we become heroes?
Just work here, buddy. Try asking one of the heroes. This guy looks like a hero.
I'd wait a minute, kid. Things are about to pop off over there.
I'm just saying, superpowers and magic all have their weaknesses. You don't need talismans or a special suit when you've got raw power.
Uh-huh, sure, babe. And what's all the raw power in the world gonna do if you cannot get close to me?
Who needs to get close? I can throw a log 60 feet.
So can I, without lifting a finger. I suppose I can take a few minutes to demonstrate. Right on, Lou.
Fight! So, why is that tomato wearing a leotard?
You're new here, right? So, fighting over there, we have Axel, Strongman, and General Loudmouth, and Luna, Moon-touched legendary hero. She'll probably wipe the floor with him. They used to date, you know. You have to be quicker off the mark, Axel. That's early, girl. She's so fast, no one sees her coming. Sweet whiteout radical. And Snowstorm, snowboarding hero and teen heartthrob. Luna wins a fair fight. As laid out in the Saber Charter, she moves up in rank. Update the leaderboards. That's number 1, the best of the best. Don't get on her bad side, okay? And last and probably least, I'm Piper. I'm new, trying out the whole honesty and justice gig. What's this, Piper? Are you spilling guild secrets? Who, me? No, ma'am, absolutely not. I was just leaving, actually. Big quest kit just came in. Wow, is that the time? Gotta go. Nice to meet you, ma'am. I mean, Miss, number 1 hero, ma'am. We'd like to, be heroes ourselves. Well, aren't you kids just the cutest? Listen up! Couple little bystanders here want to play at being heroes. Any takers? Sure thing, number 1. I could use a warm-up. I have not yet settled on a voice for Snowstorm. It just keeps changing every time he talks. How about that? Snowstorm here has agreed to knock you back over the threshold. Isn't that kind of him? You should thank him afterwards, if you're able to. Combatants, get ready!
Yeah, we're about to fight us some pro heroes. And, yep, Snowstorm, that is he. So, how about you get cut up with this druidic sickle? That's gotta feel great on your exposed chest. There you go. You're bleeding now, son. And a little bit of draft cyclone, cause, you know, why the fuck not? And, ow, throwing snowballs? No fair. I'm over here cutting you open and you're just hitting me with a wad of snow. That's just rude. Now, how about more draft cyclone? That's better than whacking him with your tail. Oh, he's dead. We have committed a murder.
So, crunchy. Not bad for a couple of newbies. Keep shredding, little dudes. Abysmal. I should lower your ranking, Snowstorm. No way. No need for that. I mean, he did okay. You'll need to do more than win a couple of brawls if you want to be heroes, though.
Brawls worked for me.
What feats of bravery make you worthy to join our hallowed ranks? What? Me? I can't... You mean, my story?
Yes, tell her your story.
Well, this is a story about a young raccoon who went on a vacation with his family to a vast forest, but was lost. Forgotten.
One story later.
Blinding light. Hope. The little raccoon was finally out, but truly his adventure was only just beginning. And folks, that little raccoon was me. Well, if that ain't the saddest dang story I ever heard.
Poor little guy. Yep, touched your heart, did he, Axel? Big angry bear man got a heart soft as a little pancake. That is, if pancakes are soft. I wouldn't know.
If Loaf hadn't rescued me, I'd still be lost, and right now, we're on our way to rescue his dear papa from a terrible injustice. Too bad we don't take into account unfinished quests. No saver will go out with an unproven party. Too dangerous. I'll go.
Correction. No real saver.
Dub, you know you're a terrible saver. You don't even do auto.
I just get excited when things are happening and forget to make notes. But you can always remind me, I've launched a bunch of routers all over the land, so I'll always get reception to update your profile.
Oh man, here he goes again. Can't you just use a notepad like every other saver if it ain't broke?
I told you guys that my system works great. It's trickier when it's overcast, but I'm working on it. Take Dub if you want, kids. But if you see any real monsters, come and get an adult, okay? Well, we've got Dub. Thank you guys. I won't let you down.
We're glad to have you, Dub, but why do we need a saver?
Oh, good question. Savers record the things you do during your adventures. When you get near one of my routers, talk to me and I'll send you progress. They're attached to a bright, flashing balloon. I made them myself. We dragons are known for our ingenuity, our smarts.
I thought dragons were a myth.
Why does everyone say that? Look, I'm a dragon. I came here aboard my family's airship.
Uh-huh. If you say so.
Oh, also, I take care of your social media and fan page. We have fans? Not yet, but I'll live stream your fights to make you some.
So if we battle in streams, people will follow us?
Oh boy, no people can tune in to watch you battle on my battle broadcast. If you do, they'll get happy and fill a meter that can give you more wheel points. Your viewers will also sometimes have a special highlighted request that'll give you even more wheel points if you fulfill them. So make sure you keep an eye out for them. Yep, will do. We've got ourselves a saver now. There's an autosave, but we don't need no autosaves. We got manual shit now. Yep, you can save progress and save complete. Alright. And there's also a quest here from Snowstorm. Get it up, get it up!
Okay, just stay still. Alright, it's done. Snowstorm is gone!
Oh, you sure? Nice one, e-girl. God damn it, all the voices are running together in my head. Huh? Oh, hi, dude. Sorry about yelling and stuff. Thought a spy dust had landed on me. I could feel its red eyes boring into me and those nasty feet crawling all over. Ugh.
It was just a tiny spider, Snowstorm, like the size of your little fingernail.
Yeah, alright, I know that. But could have been a spy dust, man. I hate those things. Those unblinking blood red eyes and their...
Yeah, we heard you the first time, Snowstorm. Just let it go. They're just spiders.
Just spiders? Those freaky little things will burn the kingdom to the ground if we don't do something about them. You know what I mean, don't you, kid? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're one of them spider-loving dudes as well. Listen, man, you want to be a hero, right? Why don't you show me what you got? Show me you got what it takes by bringing me proof you defeated one of those vile spy dusts.
Snowstorm, you shouldn't go recruiting kids for your crazy vendetta.
Man, don't listen to her, little dude. So, what do you say? Those creepy crawlies? Aw, dust. We'll murder some spiders, don't you worry. We're gonna have to anyway. They'll be getting in our way. Right on, dude. I knew I could count on you. Just bring me proof that you got rid of at least one spy dust. Believe me, you'll be doing the kingdom a favor. They lurk in the badger mines in the forest of roots. So, yeah. That's one side quest. Side quests are everywhere, and they are very worth doing. Some of them just give you a little bit of money, some items you can use, and others will reward you with weapons. Those weapons are what I really want. In fact, there's one side quest we'll get from the Queen after finishing up here in the Forest of Roots. That was hilarious, Jester. Did you see the look on their snooty faces?
Like I never forget some queen tell us what to do, or some little pipsqueak jerk.
So just let me whack the next guy. My fists are getting restless.
So how do we find the next Sunstone Shard? Quit worrying, Alfie. The one I sensed when we woke up. I can still feel it, so there must be one still in this forest. But after that, the Emperor gave you some instructions, right, Jester? I saw him talking to you as we got into the stasis pod. He just said we need to find the Sunstone Shards, restore the throne, quell the rabble, rebuild the castle, revive him, you know, sort it all. He gave me a spell to use when it's time. How's it work? Can I take a look? No! He gave it to me! I'm the Ember Prince, and Dad put me in charge!
Jeez, take it easy. She's just trying to help us.
Yeah, we all want to, rebuild the Ember Empire. We all want to go home. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Well, we've already got one shard. We'll find the others, put them together, and bam! Done! Dad, He'll probably be so grateful he'll make you all knights. We'll be heroes.
I've never even seen him smile. Maybe he'll be so happy he'll throw us a banquet.
I don't think even restoring the Empire will make up for the time we broke his ceremonial sword-playing cobble smasher. Ha ha, that was so... Hang on, I think I feel the Sunstone Shard close by. Yeah, there's another piece around here. Come, let's look around, guys.
So, yep, they're rooting around for that Sunstone Shard. Probably gonna run into them. Very likely. Wow, we're really in the Forest of Roots. It's so big.
I can't believe I'm back here again. Loaf, please promise we won't get lost.
I'm directionally challenged.
We're doomed. Why didn't we bring a compass? Let's go back.
Did you really live out here on your own land? You're so brave.
It was nothing, really. Maybe if we find Lapwing Village and get to the outpost quickly, we can get back before dark.
Right, on with the quest.
But let's just stay away from any mazes, okay?
No promises. If I see a maze that I want to go into, I'm gonna go in it. You can bet your little raccoon ass that. And Rootling! Well, time to kill this thing. That's a new enemy. And there is chat. Just random people. Yep. A lot of things that is distracting. I'm gonna keep that hidden. Anyway, let's kill this rootling and then we'll focus down that husky hornet. That is a big, goofy ass looking hornet right there. And can't really tolerate his existence. Ow. He's shooting spikes out his ass. And Papa Baker wants me to use a delicious item. Well, I don't feel like doing that. So, here's a sickle for you, but hey, I'll just focus on murder. If we can just keep the murder train rolling, then no problems will arise. Now, here's a ladle for you. I see you sweating there, Hornet. They start sweating when they're close to death. And there we go. We got murder, gathering statistics. Yep, now that Dub is live streaming our battles to people all over the world, we get goofy little messages at the end of each battle. Some of them are just flavor text. Well, they're all just flavor text, but some of them are kind of funny. Kinda. Now, you're gonna save us right here, and that's where we're gonna leave it, because I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.